So you know, as a storyteller, I get to travel around. And when I was working with a group called the National Association of Black Storytellers, I met a guy named Bunjo Butler. And it just has the perfect name, and he's a librarian in his work. We had a conference here in Chicago and he came to visit. And when he visited, he said these lines. It's beautiful to me. When I heard the Didley Bow, I said, this goes so perfect. I said, Bunjo, would you mind if I share your song? He said, I don't mind. Oh, you share it anytime. He said, Bunjo said like this. I get tired of being pretty. Get tired sometimes of being so smart. I get tired of all the women always pulling on me. But I never get tired of being this dark. Oh, it's a happy thing to be born in this skin. So there was a day when I was little. I didn't know I was black. It didn't matter. We grew up in San Bernardino, California. Everybody on the block was different. We were a military family. Folks came from all over. Didn't matter what you looked like. What mattered was how you treated each other. And we learned kindness. We learned self-determination to work hard for what you want. We learned cooperative economics, working together, putting your pennies in a pile. Then you got enough for everybody to get the Hostess Twinkie. We learned how important it was to know where we were going and what we were going to do. It was a good thing. We learned to use our creativity to raise our voices and sing. Well, I grew up in San Bernardino, and it was a time when, well, you couldn't just go anywhere. We'd drive to Texas early in the morning. One time, I went to go get water from a water fountain just because I was thirsty. And it was in 1962. I wasn't allowed to drink water from that fountain. I didn't know I couldn't, so I drank it. That was the day I learned to run. I ran fast because they were after me. We got to my daddy's house, and he was in the front yard when the man said he shouldn't ought to be drinking from that water fountain. You need to punish him so he knows not to do it again. My daddy said, no, this one right here is mine. I decide when not to punish him. That's no reason for me to spank my child. The man went away. My daddy was just as tall as a skyscraper that day. He said to me, son, there's rules around here. We were in Silsbee, Texas. And they've got markings on the water fountains. Some say colored, some say white. You gotta understand, it's intended for you to drink from the colored water fountain. Dad didn't let that get us down. He said, anytime you need water, you get in the house. That's where you drink. So I mean that song when I say, I get tired of being pretty. Sometimes I get tired of being so smart. I get tired of all the women always pulling on
Is it time for her to
but
go?
I never get tired